Hello and welcome back if you're new here. My name is Luca. This vlog is going to be a teeny bit different because I am not at home, as you can see. I am actually on holiday and I'm also visiting my sister because she has been not traveling through Spain, but she has been living in certain areas of Spain since January, and she's going to stay here probably until September. So I hadn't seen her in like 3 months or something, but I am now on a teeny tiny island next to Ibiza. And I have been coming here since I was a little baby because my grandfather used to live here, and so we came here every single year, I think twice or maybe even 3 times or 4 times, to see him and to come and visit him. And so I know this island like the back of my hand. It's very small, so it's not hard. However, my grandfather passed away I think 10 or 12 years ago, but we continue to come here because it's just a tradition and just kind of a home away from home. So my sister is now living here because my grandfather did not have a lot of money, so my father bought him this teeny tiny apartment, and it's very small. We have this room, a small bathroom and a small bedroom, and I love coming here and I'm so happy to be here. I'm going to be here for like 5 more days. I arrived yesterday and I have 5 whole days here with my sister, but she has to work every night, so almost every night. I think she doesn't have to work on Tuesday. If you see me sweat, by the way, it's really fucking hot, and my hair also looks crazy because of the humidity. So I'm probably going to look horrible throughout this entire video, but just bear with me. But like I said, my father bought this apartment for my grandfather, but when he passed away, obviously we still have the apartment, and so we come here now during the summer, or just to get away from everything, and that is such a privilege, and I'm so happy and thankful that we have this place. And I think what I'm going to do today, yesterday I went to the beach, not really a beach, just the water that's really close to our apartment. Today I rented an electrical bike. I just came back, it's waiting for me downstairs, and I want to go to my favorite beach, so I think that's what we're doing today. My sister's not here right now, she's coming back in I think 20 minutes or something, but I think I'm just going to leave and see if she wants to join me or not. So this is going to be a very chill, relaxed, probably very introverted, since my sister has to work a lot of the time, holiday vlog, and I don't even have to do anything and I'm sweating my ass off. So off to the beach.
So I could use your AC. He's standing by the window. Wish I could see it from the street.
Alright, so my sister is at work and I am sitting here by myself on the beach and waiting until the sun goes down, and I'm just reading my book, The Rule Book by Sarah Adams, and I'm having the best time. This is going to be a very introverted few days because my sister has to work every single night, and I'm completely fine with that. I am just sitting here by the water and I'm just enjoying the sounds and having a very chill, calm evening. So I'm just going to sit here until the sun goes down, watch the sunset, and then afterwards, if it gets cold, I'll go back to the apartment. Also, The Rule Book by Sarah Adams. It's incredibly cliche, but I am having fun with it. I'm at 40%. I don't know what page that is, but the characters do have chemistry, and that's why I'm kind of enjoying it. However, it's also a bit cliche and very quirky. So it's very easy to perfect beach read, but it's not my favorite book. It's about 5 minutes late and I just wanted to say how incredibly thankful and happy I am to be here, because I love this place so much. This feels like a second home, and I haven't been here since last summer, and I just always feel so at peace and so happy when I'm here. And I want to move here. Like I never want to go home. Okay, I am back in the apartment. I spent my entire day on the beach. We had a very fun time, but however, we are not like charming beach girls. We sweat, we bright red. We both do not do well with heat, so we were the least charming girls there. But we had a great laugh about it, and it was really, really funny. And we went swimming. Unfortunately, my sister doesn't like to swim like a bit further into the sea, and I really do. However, I don't like to do it alone because then I don't have anyone to talk to. So we ended up swimming where she could still stand because that's what she was comfortable with. But we had a really fun time. However, there was one thing that ruined our entire day, and that's the fact that I filled this entire thing with water. I put it in the fridge, then I took it out of the fridge when we were going to the beach, when we were grabbing all of our stuff. Guess what I forgot on the counter? Yep, the water. So it was, I think, 27 degrees, which is hot. And we were there for hours and we did not have water. So at one point my sister was like, I can't take this anymore. So she walked to the restaurant that was close by. We got ripped off because we paid €9. €9 for 2 teeny tiny water bottles. I think they were both 500 milliliters, so we paid €9 for 1 milliliter of water. And where we live, water is free from the tap. It's not free, you pay for it obviously, but it's from the tap and it's fantastic. So I am not used to having to pay at the supermarket or at a restaurant or whatever for water. It's insane. To me, that's insane. I mean, not dying from thirst should be, you know, a right for everyone. Anyway, however, again, my sister's at work, so I have to do something with dinner and stuff. It's about 10 o'clock now, and I am the laziest person on the planet because I refuse to cook. I'm not doing it. I don't want to. I'm on holiday. I don't want to. I'm also a bit sunburned, but not too much. It's not too bad. You can't really see it, my tan line's under there. Anyway, what I was saying is my sister's at work again and I don't want to cook, so I am going to go down because we live. This apartment is like very close to the port, basically in the port, and there's a lot of restaurants there, so I am going to see if one of them has something that I want to eat and it's not too expensive, and otherwise that's the only option. So I am going out to dinner by myself, and I have never done that before. That's something that I've always wanted to do. However, I'm usually not on holiday alone, or like on holiday where I'm in a situation where I would have to eat alone, and for some reason I just can't seem to go out to dinner in the city where I live. That's just, I don't know, that doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't feel right, and I just don't want to do that because I also don't want to run into people and then be having dinner alone. So long story short, I'm going out to dinner by myself. I'm bringing my Kindle and I'm going to see if anyone has pasta because I am very much in the mood for pasta, and I also want a cocktail because again, I'm on holiday, I deserve it. I am wearing a very long skirt because I don't want the mosquitoes to get me, and I don't have any long trousers because it's way too hot. So I hope this is going to work. I'm going to put like a little something over my arms so again the mosquitoes don't come for me because I am usually the first one they get. They seek me out, honestly. Like when me and my father, for instance, are in the same room, they literally go like bzzz, no, not you, pass my father right to me. Also, my hair gets very, very curly because of the salt water and stuff, and also I get very, very sweaty and bright red. Can you see how? Okay, I am stalling because I need my Kindle to charge, so let's go. actually really good. It was expensive, but everything is expensive. So it was really good, and the waiter, he was so nice, and he actually recommended the dish to me, and it was fantastic. It was risotto with cuttlefish and prawns, and the risotto was very high quality from Italy, and the cuttlefish and the prawns were all locally caught, so that made me feel really good. Because I don't eat meat, but I do eat fish. However, it makes me feel a lot better when they've actually had a really good life, and all of the fish and everything surrounding the island has had a good life. So this was actually a very successful experience. I can't say I was super relaxed, because you are sitting at a table by yourself, and I don't know, I kind of felt like everyone was watching me. However, the people next to me, they had the sweetest little puppy, and he was so excited and he was so happy. And when I sat down, he immediately jumped to my leg and was trying to get my attention, and it was so sweet. And the girl kept trying to like take him away and be like, sorry, sorry. And I'm like, no, give him to me. He was so adorable. And I tried to take like very discreet videos, because obviously it's a bit weird to film them while they're eating and trying to film the puppy. That's not mine. But he was so adorable, and he kept trying to jump on the couch, and the girl was trying to like keep him off, because obviously it's a couch in a restaurant. And he kept coming back to me and being like so excited, and then after he had like exerted all of his energy, he just went flat next to the guy's leg, and it was adorable. It made my experience so fun. And I just read my book, and I mean, no one is watching you being like, oh my god, she's eating alone, but at the same time you're like, I think that they think that I'm trying to listen in on their conversations and stuff, which I'm obviously not trying to do, because everyone here speaks different languages, most of them Spanish, and I don't really speak Spanish. I wish I did, but I don't. So I had a fantastic time. It was like not the most relaxed restaurant experience, but it was really good. The food was good. I felt like such a grown-up, because A, I was sitting there by myself, B, I ordered a fancy, more expensive dish, but the thing that made me feel the most grown up was the fact that I ordered verdejo, so white wine. No one asked for my ID. And I mean, I am 21, so they could have asked for my ID and it would have been no problem. But lately, everyone has been asking me for my ID, and I have kind of like phases when no one asks for my ID, and then I have phases where everyone's like, how old are you, miss? I'm like, really? I do understand, because I'm literally 2.5, 3 years over the legal drinking age limit or whatever. So I do understand. However, he didn't ask for my ID, and that made the whole experience feel so incredibly grown up, and I loved it. I felt like such an adult. Then afterwards, I did a very much less of an adult thing. I walked back to the apartment, and I passed another restaurant, and I remembered that I had their Wi-Fi code from last summer. So I was trying to download the last 2 episodes of The Kardashians, because I'm in the mood to watch something easy. And so I was also doing my Duolingo, because obviously, like I said, my sister is learning Spanish in Spain and I'm not. So I have to Duolingo like my life depends on it. But anyway, I was standing there in the parking lot, like secretly trying to steal their Wi-Fi, and I was trying to download The Kardashians for like, I think almost an hour, not an hour, like over half an hour. I was standing there like secretly in the back behind the cars, like in the shadows, trying to download everything. I did download The Kardashians, and that's what I'm going to watch now. And then afterwards I'm going to bed, because I am exhausted from a very long, hard day of going to the beach and then going out to dinner. So, you know, that really takes the energy out of you.
intertwined, wanting coffee late at night, wasting so much.
I am back in the apartment and I just took a shower, and don't worry, I'm not naked, I'm wearing a towel, but this is just the only shelf that we have in the bathroom, so I can't put you any lower. Going to see the sunset was kind of a fail. I was walking to the place where I originally wanted to go, and there were so many people on this tiny beach that I easily could have fitted there, don't get me wrong. Like, if I would have been with someone else and not by myself, I would have gone there. However, I was alone, and all of these people were like spread out on this small beach, and every single one, like, if I were to put my towel in between any one of them, it would have felt like I was way too close to all of them. So I easily could have fit it, however, I was too uncomfortable. So I kept walking, and I was on the phone with one of my best friends. And so I was entertained, however, I kept walking a bit further than I originally planned. And I got to a beach where I was like, okay, fine, I'm just going to sit down here. I put my towel down, I went into the water, and the second I was like completely immersed, I came up and it was cloudy. And so I was waiting for the sun to come back out, and it was not really happening instantly. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to get out. So then I was a bit cold and wet on my towel, and the sun was nowhere to be seen. Wasn't that bad, it wasn't that cloudy, however, it was cold, and this is not what I came to the beach for. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to wait. I was on my phone and I tried to read my book for a bit. There were so many people because apparently that was a beach club somewhere close by. And so I was waiting there, and then the sun came back out for a bit. However, it was not like the sunset I planned on watching, because suddenly there were clouds, and obviously the sun going down behind the clouds, like, it sets a bit early and you can't really see it. And usually we have like a very nice, perfect sunset down on the beach on this side of the island, so it was a bit of a bummer. However, I was persevering. I was like, no, it's gonna be fine. Before it goes down completely, the clouds will be gone. They were not. However, it was still a beautiful sunset, but I was cold within like 2 seconds when the sun was down, and it was just not completely what I went down to the beach for. However, it was completely fine, and it was still a fun experience. Then I had to take a hot shower because I was cold as hell. Now I am watching YouTube, I am watching Heather McCleary, and I am just going to go to bed, maybe edit a bit. So I will see you tomorrow when we do something exciting.